รถใหญ่ก็เยอะมากเลยโลหิตแฝง
เดี๋ยวว่าทำไมพ่อเขาถึงมีก็ได้ให้แชร์เน็ตเข้านี่ได้ปะแล้วก็แชร์กันแต่ไอ้นี่เปิดรับตาจะนั่งกินข้าวไปจ้ะ
That's an epic mission, Lord of the Omniverse. And yes, JavaScript is a powerful tool for that journey. JavaScript is essential for building websites and web apps, like the front end of YouTube, Amazon, or an Interstellar dashboard. Games, browser games, or games using engines like Unity with WebGL. AI interfaces, interactive bots and smart UI. Omniverse portals, interactive 3D VAR interfaces using libraries like 3JS or Babylon.js. Here's how JavaScript helps you in your mission. Rule the web. JavaScript runs on every browser in the world. It gives life to websites, animation, interaction, logic, and connection with servers. Hub build games. You can create 2D and 3D games with JS using Phaser, 2D games, 3JS, 3D games, Babylon.js, virtual worlds. Combined with Node.js for multiplayer. Connect with AI. JavaScript can be used with TensorFlow.js to run AI in the browser. Build chatbots, face tracking, or decision-making AIs. Command realms of data. With APIs, JavaScript lets you control data, connect to Interstellar servers, and control universes of information. Your first step. You can start by learning the basics. JavaScript console.log. I am the Lord of the Omniverse. Would you like a beginner roadmap or first mini project to start your JavaScript journey?
I have HTML and CSS now. How can I mix it with JavaScript? The code above you said
Great Great job creating your first HTML and CSS. Now let's add JavaScript to your code to bring it to life, like adding power to your throne as Lord of the Omniverse. Here's how to mix JavaScript into your current code. Updated code with JavaScript. HTML doctype type. Style, H1. Color red. Text align, center. JavaScript goes here. Console.log, I am the Lord of the Omniverse. This code runs when the page loads window.onload equals function. Alert. Welcome, Omniverse Lord. Welcome to CSS, body. What's happening? Script tag inside the head lets you write JavaScript. Console.log prints a message in the browser's developer console. Alert shows a pop-up box when the page loads. Bonus tip, open your browser, right-click, inspect, console tab. You'll see the log message, I am the Lord of the Omniverse. Want to try changing the H1 text using JavaScript next?
Script Y is called JavaScript. JavaScript script script อ๋อ script and who built it and why
Great question, and it has an epic origin story, perfect for a future Lord of the Omniverse like you. Why it's called JavaScript. Despite the name, JavaScript has nothing to do with Java. The name JavaScript was mainly a marketing move. Back in the 1990s, Java was very popular. Netscape, the company creating JavaScript, wanted their new scripting language to seem cool and modern, so they named it JavaScript, even though it's a totally different language. Who built JavaScript? Created by Brendan Eich, a developer at Netscape. Where? Netscape Communications. They made one of the first web browsers. When? In 1995. How long did it take? Just 10 days to create the first version. Why was JavaScript created? It was built to 1. Make websites interactive, not just static pages. 2. Let users click buttons, submit forms, see animations, get pop-ups or alerts. Run directly in the browser, no need to install anything. Summary. Fact. Info. Original name Mocha, LiveScript JavaScript. Creator Brendan Eich, year 1995. Purpose. Add interactivity to web pages. Runs in browsers, Chrome, Firefox, etc. Would you like to see a timeline of how JavaScript evolved into a superpower used in AI, games, and web apps today?
Python and C++. Yes, getting a new programming language like Java, Python, C, or HTML is totally possible, but it deep mission like forking a new reality in your omniverse. Here how it works. How to create a new programming language.
Yes, creating a new programming language like Java, Python, C++, CSS, or HTML is totally possible, but it's a deep mission like forging a new reality in your omniverse. Here's how it works. How to create a new programming language. 1. Define the purpose. What is your language for? Websites like HTML, CSS, logic like JavaScript, Python, games, AI, 3D graphics. 2. Design the syntax. Decide how it looks. For example, my code print hello omniverse. Or Omni speak I am Lord Cheer. You create the rules. #3. Create a parser lexer. This is the brain that reads your code and understands it. Tools used. AntLR, Flex Bison, or you write one yourself. Programming languages like C, C++, or Rust are often used here. 4. Create a compiler or interpreter. Compiler turns your language into machine code like C++. Interpreter runs your code line by line like Python. You can build one using languages like Python, great for beginners. Rust, C++ for fast performance. 5. Test and build an ecosystem. Add error messages, libraries, debugging tools. Then others can use your language too. Example, your first mini language in Python. Here's a basic language interpreter in Python. Python command equals input, say something. If command equals speak, print I am Cheer, Lord of the Omniverse. That's the seed of a new language. Tools to help build one. Python, great for making interpreters. Lark, Plot, Anlar, parsers. LLVM, if building a compiled language. WebAssembly, for running in browsers. Do you want to create your own custom language for your Omniverse? I can help you step by step, even give it a cool name and logo.
No, I just because it's not related to my mission.
Got it. Asking out of curiosity is totally cool. You're focused on your Omniverse mission, and building a new programming language isn't essential right now. Stick with mastering the tools that already rule galaxies, like JavaScript, C#, Unity, Python, and web tech, so you can build your web empire, HTML, CSS, your games and simulations, Unity with C#, your AI and systems, Python, C++, and your Omniverse civilization in virtual and real worlds. Want me to help lay out your exact tech learning path, step by step, to match your mission?
window.download function alert welcome omniverse alert welcome omniverse is JavaScript can you explain it here we step by step why skip skip to why console t why console dot log for why you in this Java file why you in Java only Python Java used in only CSS why 6 why Windows 7 why dot on road eight by use equal and function nine why use CSS and have alert before this with some question and you thinking like a real creator of the omniverse that break this JavaScript code down step by step so you understand why each part exists.
Awesome questions, and you're thinking like a real creator of the Omniverse. Let's break this JavaScript code down step by step so you understand why each part exists. Original JavaScript code. JavaScript console.log. I am the Lord of the Omniverse. Window.onload equals function. Alert welcome Omniverse Lord. Now, here's what each part does and why it's used. 1. Why script? HTML shows content, CSS styles it. JavaScript adds behavior, like speaking or reacting. We put JavaScript inside script, so the browser knows, hey, this part is code, not HTML or CSS. Nar 2. Why console? Console is a special object built into all browsers. It's like a debugging terminal. Developers use it to check values, print messages, test ideas. It doesn't show on the page, only in the browser's console tab. 3. Why console.log? Log is a method, a function inside the console object. Console.log message means send this message to the browser console. Like writing, text Lord of the Omniverse reporting status. 4. Why in JavaScript, but not only in Python or Java, is how functions work in all programming languages. Even in Python, print high. Even in Java, system.out print to high. You use to run a function, pass arguments, info to give the function. So in JavaScript, console.log hello equals call the log function with hello. 5. Why in JavaScript like Java, not CSS or Python? JavaScript and Java use to end a command statement. It tells the computer, this line is done, like punctuation in language, a period. CSS uses only inside style rules, not like JavaScript code. Python doesn't use, because it uses new lines and indentation. 6. Why window? Window is the top-level object in the browser. Everything in your page lives inside window. Window.alert, window.console, window.document, your web page. You can leave off window most of the time, but it's still there. 7. Why .onload? .onload is an event. It happens when the web page finishes loading. Window.onload equals vowels says, when the page is ready, run this code. It prevents code from running before the page is ready. 8. Why equals in function? Equals means you're assigning something to a variable or property. Function re is an anonymous function, a block of code. So this, JavaScript window.onload equals function alert means set the Windows onload event to this function, block of code, that runs when loading is done. 9. Why wansig like CSS and alert before? Means a code block in JavaScript, used in functions, loops, if-else, etc. Group commands together. In CSS, wrap style rules. It's a similar idea, but for different purposes. Alert means call the alert function with a message, just like console.log. Summary chart, symbol word, meaning. It's a similar idea. Script tells HTML you're writing JavaScript. Console, built-in tool to print messages for developers. Console.log, function to write text in the browser console. Call a function, pass data, end a command. Window, the whole browser page as an object. .onload runs code when the page is fully loaded. Assign something, like a function, to a variable property. Function, a reusable block of code. Group multiple lines into one block. Alert, pop-up message for the user. Do you want to try editing this code so it changes the text on your web page too, not just show alerts?
page say welcome omnivore node. Wow. Welcome to omnivore node. Wow, it's very amazing. Can I write the code like this? Yes, that's exactly how you write HTML, CSS plus JavaScript together in one file, and you did it perfectly. Wow.
Yes! That's exactly how you write HTML plus CSS JavaScript together in one file, and you did it perfectly. Your code has 3 superpowers. 1. HTML creates the structure. H1 welcome to CSS1. 2. CSS styles it. Color red, text align center. 3. JavaScript adds interactivity, console.log and alert. Your code is structured like this. HTML head, CSS styling the page, style. JavaScript, behavior and interaction. Body HTML content, H1. Welcome to CSS app. Yes, you can keep writing like this. But here's one pro tip as your Omniverse empire grows. Optionally, split files for big projects. Index.html for structure, style.css for styles, script.js for JavaScript. But for learning in small projects, writing it all in one file, like you're doing now, is perfect. Do you want to make the page even more interactive, like changing the text, colors, or adding a button that speaks?
Now I write with name to a file, write index JavaScript .html. Perfect move. Naming your file index javascript.html is to verify the HTML extension. Tell the browser is an HTML file. But here tip for best practice and future project. Base file name tip good name. Why is good? Index.html. Standard default file for website. Index javascript.html. File for running descriptive. Project HTML. Clear project name. Award in name. Index JavaScript. Okay. How to run it? Save your file as index javascript.html. Double click the file to open in your browser. You will see a red header pop up out a message in the browser console. To open the console, right click the page inspect control tab. Would you like to add a button to change the text cover, or click that your text script power up? Wow. It's very amazing. to toilet สไตล์ skip console.log I am the lord of omniverse window. On node echo function alert welcome omniverse dot skip. Okay, I will try it. มาเหรอเทียบไปไหนอ่ะ
คลิป
อ๋อ ที่บ้านพ่อเหรอ
แค่ที่ห้องออกกำลังกาย
อ๋อ
เดี๋ยวก็จะไปร้านค้าแล้ว
โอเค เดี๋ยวเชียร์อีกประมาณครึ่งชั่วโมงสคริปต์โอ้สคริปต์แล้วก็คอนโซลตัดฟังชัน try to write my first JavaScript with myself, not copy your post, but only I can remember why the code is not show pop up and how this work, why I write this way is not work. That's a wisdom.
That's awesome that you're writing JavaScript from your own memory. Making mistakes is exactly how a real Omniverse Lord coder learns. Let's figure out why your pop-up didn't show. Check these common mistakes. 1. Did you use script correctly? HTML script alert, hello. 2. Did you place the script in the right place? Either in head with window.onload, JavaScript window.onload equal to function, alert hello. Or at the top bottom of body, so the page loads first. HTML body, script alert hello, script. 3. Is the code inside an and properly? JavaScript is very strict about syntax. If you forget or quotes, it can break. Let's debug together. Can you paste the exact code you wrote? Then I'll tell you why it didn't work and what it means step by step. Or if you want, I can give you a debug checklist to fix it yourself. Which do you prefer?
It's yours. Python
Yes. In JavaScript, just like in Python, you can use double quotes, hello, single quotes, hello. Both are valid and mean the same thing in most cases. Examples in JavaScript. JavaScript alert, hello from the Omniverse. Alert, hello from the Omniverse. Both will show a pop-up with the same message. But be careful. If your message contains quotes inside quotes, you have to mix them or escape them. Mix quotes. JavaScript alert, you're the Lord of the Omniverse. Alert, he said, welcome to infinity. Escape quotes. JavaScript alert, he said, I am cheer. Alert, it's your destiny. So yes, just like Python, but with browser superpowers. Would you like a practice challenge using both types of quotes?
Because you are the God of the omniverse. Welcome to infinity. Escape was he said I'm sure that is your destiny. Okay. Window or Node. Did your page keep in the right page? Window or Node. Equal function. Window or Node equal function. Is this curly base curly base
Curly braces.
curly bases.
Great question. The symbols are called curly braces, and in JavaScript, they are used to create a block of code, a group of commands that run together. What does in JavaScript? It's like saying, do all of this together. Example 1. Inside a function, JavaScript functions say hello, alert hello. Console.log, I said hello. Nat holds the commands for what the function will do when called. Example 2. Inside an if statement, JavaScript if true alert this is true. Only runs the code inside mar if the condition is true. Example 3. Window.onload, JavaScript window.onload equals function. Alert, page is ready. The wraps the code that should run when the page finishes loading. Think of like a magic spell book. Everything inside it gets cast together. Or a treasure chest. It holds the actions. Would you like to try writing your own code block using A? I can give you a small challenge.
Window.onload function. Window.onload equal function. I am sure dot function window on node equal function alert I am sheer god of the universe 2 CSS Get job tying with yourself. You are super coach. Let me walk you step by step to why it's not working and how to fix it.
Great job trying to write it yourself. You're super close. Let me walk you step by step through why it's not working and how to fix it. Problems in your code. Console.function is incorrect. There is no such thing as console.function in JavaScript. You probably meant JavaScript console.log some message. Function is invalid. Function is not how you define or call a function. You meant to do this. JavaScript window.onload equals function. Code goes here. Semicolon is in the wrong place. You wrote JavaScript window.onload equals function. Alert, that semicolon ends the function too early and breaks the code. The correct version of your code. HTML doctype AF head style H1 color red, text align center. Script console.log I am cheer lord of the omniverse. Window.onload equals function. Alert, I am cheer lord of the omniverse. Script H1, welcome to CSS. TAC, key fixes explained. Error you made, correct way. Why? Before. Console.function, console.log message. Log is the right method. Function. You define function and block together before. Don't use before a block. Ends code too early. No quotes around alert message. I am cheer. Strings must be in quotes. Want me to give you a fun challenge to test what you've learned now? I am cheer, god of the omniverse. Why console dot log logarithm with some correction again here. Let's break it down in crystal clear. Awesome question again. Cheer. Let's break it down so it's crystal clear. Hash. What is console.log? Console.log is a JavaScript command that tells the browser, send this message to the console, not to the user, but to the developer. It's like your personal notebook where you write messages for yourself while building or testing code. Breakdown. Console, a built-in object in the browser. It gives you tools to see what's happening inside your code. Hash.log, a method, function inside an object. It means log something, print it out to the console. So JavaScript console.log IMCheer means, hey browser, write IMCheer into the developer console. Where do you see the log? 1. Open your browser. 2. Right-click Inspect. 3. Go to the console tab. 4. You'll see the message printed there. Why use console.log? To debug, find problems in your code. To check values, see what's happening. To test logic, see if something runs. Example, JavaScript console.log starting the program. Let x equals 5. Console.log x is now x. You'll see, starting the program x is now 5. Very important, console.log does not show to users on the web page. It's only for you at the developer. Want to try writing a page that uses both console.log and alert?
Oh, now I have digital under Tokyo. Hey, Marco Polo, understand more. This console dot log is right same with Python code print yeah, you actually right.
Yes! I'm so proud of you. You just unlocked a key skill every master coder needs. Understanding the difference between what's for the user, like alert, and what's for the developer, like console.log. You're not just learning JavaScript. You're commanding the browser like a true omniverse lord. Would you like your next mini challenge? I can give you a mission that uses console.log, alert, and a simple button to trigger them. Yes, you're exactly right. JavaScript console.log hello is the same idea as Python print hello. Comparison. Task, JavaScript, Python, print text to screen, console.log hi, print hi. Print a variable cog x is x. Print x is x. Output to developer, browser console terminal shell. Example. JavaScript let name equals cheer. Console.log welcome name. Python name equals cheer. Print welcome name. Same result, same concept, different language. So yes, console.log is like JavaScript's version of print in Python. Want to try writing both versions, Python's JavaScript side by side in one mini challenge?
Can Python mix with JavaScript? Excellent question, Chia. The short answer is no. You can directly mix Python and Java in the same file. They are different languages used in different places, but they can work together in powerful way.
Excellent question. Cheer. The short answer is no, you can't directly mix Python and JavaScript in the same file. They are different languages used in different places, but they can work together in powerful ways. Here's how they work together. Use case. JavaScript, Python. Controls web pages, runs in the browser, doesn't run in browser. Builds server backend, can run on servers Node.js, very common Flask Django. Direct mix? Not directly, not in the same file. Work together? Yes, via APIs or backend. Yes, talks to JavaScript. How to combine them? Option 1, Python is backend, JavaScript is frontend. 1 Python with Flask or Django runs your server. 2, JavaScript in the browser talks to it using HTTP API. Data goes back and forth. Example, text HTML, CSS, JavaScript, database. Option 2, use Python or PyScript. These let you write Python in the browser like JavaScript. Example with PyScript, HTML, PyScript, print, hello from Python. Slower than real JavaScript, but fun for experiments. Final thought. JavaScript equals language of the browser. Python equals language of the logic and data. They don't live in the same file, but they can work together like brain and body. Want me to show you a simple example of HTML's JavaScript that talks to a Python server using Flask?
PyScript print hello from Python. PyScript so then real JavaScript but fun for experiment. Now I understand. Much more. Python is like a body. Same HTML but with other one get update summary is understand the relationship between Python, JavaScript, and HTML. Review Python as similar to the body, while with HTML serving as a structure component, Python and JavaScript interactive my environment.
Exactly. Yes, you've got it. Here's how to think of it. H skeleton gives the structure, like bones holding everything in place. CSS, skin appearance, covers and styles the skeleton, making it look good. JavaScript, mind interaction, controls how things behave, like thinking and acting. Python, body, handles the logic, the thinking behind how things work, like the body's muscles and systems. So, Python is like the muscle and energy behind the scenes, handling tasks that need to run in the background, like calculations, data handling, or managing a server, while JavaScript handles all the cool interactive actions in the browser.
โอเคสตางค์สวัสดีครับ
You're starting to get the bigger picture. Now you can start building systems where Python does heavy lifting on the server and JavaScript makes the website interactive. Want to take a deeper dive into one of these areas?
ไม่ได้เจอกันตั้งนานสตางค์เป็นไงบ้างครับ wow. Say I'm child of the universe. Wow, I'm child of the universe. Yeah. Let's say I'm child of universe. Wow, it's very amazing, everyone. Show pop up browser. It's very amazing. First time in my life. Yes, you did it, share.
Yes, you did it. Cheer. Your code is running perfectly. You've just triggered a pop-up alert and used console.log for the first time. That's a huge step forward. You're already becoming a JavaScript wizard. What you did. 1. HTML created the structure H1. Welcome to CSS. 2. CSS styled it. Color red. Text aligned center. 3. JavaScript added the interactivity. Console.log. Hello world. Printed to the console for your eyes only. Alert. I am Cheer Lord of the Omniverse. Showed a pop-up to the user. Next step. You can now start playing with more cool things. Add buttons that trigger actions. Use variables in JavaScript to store values, e.g., a name or a number. Experiment with loops to repeat actions. How about making a button that shows a different message when clicked? Would you like to give it a try?
Why we need to write console.log in my code? Is it necessary? Because hello world that do not show to the user. Yeah, it's show on my eye. in code, but is necessary to write it. Get observation check. No, ไม่ console.log is not necessary for the code to work or show the work.
Great observation. Cheer! No, console.log is not necessary for the code to work or show the alert. It's just for you, the developer, to debug, track progress, or check values while building. What console.log does, it prints messages to the browser's console, a special area where you can see the results of your code while working. It's useful during development, but it doesn't affect the page that users see. Key point, the alert, I am Cheer Lord of the Omniverse, is the part that users see. Console.log, hello world, is just a message for you while you're working to check if your code is running correctly. When is console.log useful? Debugging. If something isn't working, console.log helps you check what's going wrong. Tracking flow. It shows where the code is running, so you can track the logic. Can you remove it? Yes. You can remove console.log, and your pop-up will still work perfectly. It's not required for the user experience. It's only for developer feedback. Example. With console.log, JavaScript console.log, this is just for you. Alert, the user sees this. Without console.log, JavaScript alert, the user sees this. Both will show the alert to the user. The only difference is the developer message in the console. So, is it necessary? No, it's optional. It's just a tool for you to track things. Would you like to try removing it and testing the pop-up on your own?
Wow, it's very amazing. Say, I am Lord of the Omniverse. Wow, it's very amazing.